Need to talk to you about copying selections. The stuff I'm about to talk about, you'll see on a quiz, and it's stuff you need to know. I know sometimes y'all get tired of hearing me talk, but it's necessary. You can use the Move tool to copy selections as you drag them within or between images, or you can copy and move selections using commands on the Edit menu. The Move tool uses less memory because it doesn't use the clipboard. Photoshop has several copy and paste commands on the Edit menu. So on your Edit menu, it's talking about it up here. There are several different ones. You see these things up here. Copy takes the selected area on the active layer and puts it on the clipboard. Copy merged creates a merged copy of all the visible layers in the selected area. Paste inserts the clipboard contents at the center of the image. If you paste into another image, the pasted content becomes a new layer. On the Edit Paste Special submenu right here, which I don't have anything copied, but well, should we copy something? I did. I just clicked on that and I did Command C or Control C just to show you these things. Photoshop provides specialized pasting commands to give you more options in certain situations. Paste without formatting will paste text without the formatting it may have been copied with, such as a font and size. It helps ensure that the text pasted from another document or application matches the formatting of a Photoshop text layer. Paste in place. Paste clipboard content at a location it had in the original image instead of at the center of the document. Paste into will paste clipboard content inside the active selection in the same or a different image. The source selection is pasted onto a new layer, and the area outside the selection is converted into a layer mask. Paste outside is the same as paste into, except that Photoshop pastes the content outside the active selection and converts the area inside the selection to a layer mask. If two documents have different pixel dimensions, content you paste between them may appear to change size. This is because the content maintains its pixel dimensions when pasted into a document with different pixel dimensions. You can resize a pasted selection, but the image quality of the selection may decrease if enlarged. Okay? So now that our composition is in place, we're going to crop our image. Let me get away from this. We're going to crop the image to a final size. You can use either the crop tool or the crop command to crop an image. Select the crop tool. Why didn't it crop? Oh, I'm on that. Let me do Command E. I'm like, what in the world's going on? Make sure nothing is selected like I did. All right. Select the crop tool or press C to switch from the current tool to the crop tool. Photoshop displays a cropped boundary around the entire image. In the options bar, make sure ratio is selected. So click, mine said width by height. Select ratio. And that there are no ratio values specified. There should be nothing in these boxes. If there are, clear them. Then confirm that delete cropped pixels is selected. We want to make sure that is selected. When ratio is selected but no ratio values are specified, you can freely crop the image to any proportions. Drag the cropped handle so the shadow box is in the highlighted area, omitting the backgrounds from the original objects at the bottom of the image. Crop the frame so that there's an even area of white around it. So we're going to drag this up, drag this over, We don't want any, we want to get right up to the edge. When you're satisfied with the position of the cropped area, click the Commit Current Crop Operation button or the check mark or press Enter. I can still see some white. I don't like that. If you want to crop an image with the original proportions intact, you would choose original ratio from the preset pop-up menu. So if you've ever, how many of you, raise your hand if you've ever cropped or edited a photo that you've taken on your phone? You know how when you crop things, you can do the, if it's a certain shape and you want to crop it and you want it to stay that, same thing in Photoshop. If you want to do the original, or if you wanted a square, if you were going to put something on Instagram, or if you wanted to print a 5x7 picture, you have different options here. But we just did ratio, so it gave us the freedom to select it like that. So we've used several different selection tools to move all these seashells into place. Our shadow box is now complete. Congratulations. Let's click File and then Save, and then you are going to submit this finished product to me, and you should have all these things